Hello. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. So sorry. OBS decided to reset while I was already streaming. Reset my headset mic to something else. I apologize. My bad. I'm kind of a little bit in a rush because I was running late today. I apologize. That's why the thumbnail was so simple. But welcome in, everybody, to the Thursday stream. Don't worry, the weekend is almost here. That's right. Just one more day and we will get through it. So don't worry, I will be right here with you. And today we are going to be playing probably the last game from David Zemansky's collection on stream. I think I will save the rest for videos. Today we're going to be playing Dusk, which is another horror-based first-person shooter. Although this one's more of a movement shooter, kind of like Rune Blight than Butcher's Creek. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with me, my name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, a video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. I usually switch between voices between my streams, videos, and my shorts. So if you're interested in hearing my other voice, well, guess what? You should check out my other content. I am live Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every day, where I usually play longer horror games, things that are going to take multiple hours to complete. But I also have my edited videos, which I post once a week every Saturday. Those are where I play the shorter games, and guess what? They are YouTube exclusive. They are not reused live streams. They are pre-recorded, edited content just for you. So you should 100% check it out, especially if you're a fan of all the shorter types of horror games off of places like itch.io. Which, give me 1 second. One of my trackers, I just realized because I put it on in such a hurry, is flipped inside out. And so it's messing with all my other trackers. I gotta flip it, which means I gotta, I'm gonna get all janky here real quick. My legs! My legs! Don't worry, I'll fix it here in a second. Okay, one more, just to be sure. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I am a little bit in a rush. I rushed to put on all my trackers today. And surprisingly, everything's working mostly seamlessly. Usually when I try to rush things like this, it decides, we're gonna give you some trouble. We're gonna give you problems. But today, it looks like the only problem was the microphone. So I think we're good. But Dusk. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's finish the intro. Shorts. I also post shorts daily. And I'm gonna try and maintain that trend as long as physically possible. So, if that sounds like the kind of thing you're interested in, well, again, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you will start getting recommended those shorts. And finally, for those of you who are on the YouTube side already, guess what? I got interactive features enabled on the channel. So as long as you chat one time, you will start earning loyalty points and StreamerBot will track them across the board. And you can figure out how to check your points and redeems and all that stuff by checking the stream interactions in the description of the video. I was pinning comments, but I forgot to do that before the stream. So don't worry, it is always going to be in the description of the stream. So you can just type !points or !redeems to check either how many points you have or what you can spend them on. So be sure to do that when you get a chance. All the interactive features from VNN, including throwing things at me and setting me on fire, those are all enabled in addition to the other interactive features that Twitch has enjoyed, such as being able to force me to change my own voice. Those are now features you can enjoy as well. So be sure to go ahead and at least type something in once, even if it's just a simple emote, so that you start earning those points. But I am noticing my hands are not as high as they should be. Do I need to recalibrate again? I might have to. So maybe I lied when I said everything was working properly. Let me try doing this again. This is why you don't rush, kiddos. There we go. Now everything's about the right height. My hands IRL were at this height, but they were appearing like down here. And I was like, that's not right. That's not right. Also, for those of you on Twitch, you may notice we got a new tag. Well, actually, we got 2 new tags. The first is no AI. So, as it turns out, even you as viewers apparently have to opt out of the AI shit show that's going on. Otherwise, anything you do as well, any interaction, any chat you send, any points you spend, literally anything you do can be used for training data. Now, what that means for me, I don't know, right? Because that could mean, oh, we're just using your chats. But that could also mean, hey, they chatted on your screen, their chat appeared on your screen, therefore we can use your whole live stream. I don't know what that means, so I'm using the tag to kind of ask y'all, hey, could you go ahead and go into your settings and just check, make sure that it's turned off, make sure that you're opted out. Granted, I think Twitch has already like scraped all the data they could get out of my VODs, of which I think there's like 8 of them there, and it's quite a wide variety. So I think they've got enough data to work on, and they're like 2 to 3 hours each. So, not to mention my edited videos, they were already on the channel. I had some of them just sitting here, just to show the Twitch only viewers, hey, I do have edited content. You should go check it out. So I kept some of those videos on here. I'm pretty sure Twitch scraped those too. Which, by the way, they said in their interview, something about if you opt out, it will remove all your data from the training pool of data. And I'm sitting here going, really? Will it? Because we have multiple court cases from the past 2 years where people who make these AI systems, these generative AI software, like for video and image creation, they have admitted in court against companies like Disney, because Disney sued a couple different people for creating images of like Baby Yoda. And they've admitted in open court, on the record, that it is physically impossible to go in and remove very specific training data. The AIs just scrape everything from the internet, and they don't even bother to track who it comes from. They'll track a style by name, oftentimes, right? So they'll track an artist, and they'll say, oh, it's this artist style. So if somebody puts in that prompt, it'll pull that artist's training data. But even though it's marked, removing the training that's already been done is apparently nearly impossible, which is why now they just like have a royalty deal with Disney, I think, to keep making it. That way Disney makes their money and they're happy. So it's technically now a license to generate AI images of, you know, Disney IP, which is really weird that they just allowed that to happen, considering they hate when artists do it. But whatever, as long as they make money and they're happy. But it's been notoriously argued that it's impossible to remove, and yet Twitch is claiming that by opting out, they'll remove your training data. I don't believe them. Color me a skeptic, if you will, but I don't believe them. I don't think it's... I don't think that's gonna happen. Just don't be surprised if you see an AI version of me appear in a couple years through generative video. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I know it is. Which, by the way, speaking of generative stuff, so for those of you who don't know, if you have YouTube and you go into your creator dashboard, there is a tab for inspiration, quote unquote, air quotes. I don't know why my gloves are giving you the middle finger, but air quotes here. And what it does is it has its AI look through your videos and popular trends and things like that, and then it generates a thumbnail idea, which looks heavily AI'd, like it came straight out of Midjourney. And 2, it gives you some fuck-ass idea. Like for me, it generated an idea like, oh, I fed my computer, I I think it was like 8 sticks of 64 gigabytes of RAM and ran 82 models all at the same time with full body tracking to see how well the computer could survive and hope it doesn't explode in my kitchen. I'm like, what kind of fucking, who's doing that? What is this Mr. Beast ass shit that it's generating for me? In what world does it think I'm gonna start doing that? Or does the AI want to see that? You know what I mean? Is that what it wants to see? I don't know. But it also generated a thumbnail of a tree person or a spriggan, because that's what I've said this model is supposed to be. It's a spriggan. But it's like, it's as if I threw my own model into Midjourney. It's throwing out some weird shit, and I'm like, did YouTube feed my model into their image AI software just to know roughly what I look like? Granted, it's way off because it's trying to do this painterly look and this weird, like, again, it looks like a Midjourney image. And so it looks way off. But some of the characteristics, like the carvings on my body and face, my outfit, my hairstyle, the shape of my head, some of these things were just way too accurate. So I'm going, has YouTube been feeding my shit into its AI to generate these things? Because I don't recall agreeing to that. I don't recall saying, yes, YouTube, you can go ahead and use my model for training data. It looks like they've been doing it anyway. Granted, at this point in time, I assume that every company online, every single one, has been taking everything I ever do on the internet and just throwing it into AI for training. At this point, it's just a safe assumption. Kind of like how a few years ago, when everybody was accused of selling your data, it became the safe assumption to just say, okay, I think everybody's selling my data, so I should probably be careful about what data I put on the internet. Like, I don't know. It feels like just the safe assumption these days to assume everybody's training AI on my data. And here's the point. It's really easy to get depressed about that kind of stuff and angry about that kind of stuff. But I had to take a step back today while I was at the gym. And I just kind of tuned out my music and I started thinking. And I'm like, okay, let's think about this, right? AI data centers across the country are shutting down either halfway through construction or before even starting because they realized they're not making any money and they're not going to. And so about a third of all data center construction has just been either put on hold or halted completely. I just realized, are there any shadows on my model? Okay, yeah, there are. Sorry, I got distracted. But I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so those construction things are going to be put on hold. All these people who are scraping our data for AI, like, they know it's not going to go anywhere, right? Let's say Amazon does in fact create generative AI video software that people can use to create content for their streams, right? So now we have AI streamers and AI VTubers. How long do we expect that to last? Because if Amazon thinks Twitch is expensive, that AI is going to be like 3 times the cost of Twitch. So, like, it's not going to generate revenue out of nowhere. Nobody's just going to magically go, ah, yes, here, take my money, here, I'm going to generate content live on stream. Here, take my money. No, people don't get into content creation to pay you. They get into content creation to do things for them, to make money. And the people who are super big supporters of AI, well, they're not looking to spend money on AI, they're looking to make money using AI. So it feels like this kind of backwards logic that Amazon has, that they're going to make these generative AI videos, They're going to put AI everywhere. Everybody's going to be able to use it, and they're going to make money on it. How? What's your end game? What's your business plan here? Because they had to openly admit on Twitch, on their interview, that the reason they automatically opted everybody in is because nobody wanted it. So they know nobody wants the system that they're trying to build. So the consumer doesn't want it. Businesses aren't going to want it unless they're going to use it to sell it to advertisers to generate AI ads, which that's weird. I don't know. I do think this is just a theory. I think there is a world that exists in the future where Twitch gives you the option, hey, you know, this advertiser wants to do a sponsorship deal with you. Instead of, you know, you running an ad during a break, how about instead we just automatically generate an AI ad with you selling their product? You know what I mean? I think there is a world where Amazon thinks that's a good business model. And I can only imagine like a few people who just don't care about morals and ethics using it, right? And those people are typically like big streamers who already have a habit of not caring about morals and ethics. Like I could see people like Kai or XQC or people like that doing it. I could see them. Or IShowSpeed, you know, people who've already, you know, demonstrated a lack of care for that kind of stuff. Just taking the money, getting an AI ad made with them, and then they move on. That may be Amazon's business plan. That may be why they're feeding it so much data. It's just to say, hey, we can make basically any AI ad you want. It can be of you selling this product. And that's the deal. But in exchange for that, because they're going through the work and generating the video, they'll take a larger cut of your sponsor deal. You know, that way they can just take it. Or they just give it straight to advertisers and say, pay us, only Amazon, don't pay the users, only pay us, and we will generate ads with whatever streamer you want. And so let's say XQC forgot to opt out. So his training data is in there and it just keeps feeding it in. And GamerSups comes around and they say, okay, well, we want to go ahead and have an AI ad with XQC. And all of a sudden, everybody on Twitch is getting this AI ad, this pre-roll ad, 30 seconds long, and it's XQC selling this product. But XQC never agreed to it. He never recorded it. He never made it. He never got paid for it. Amazon just sold it to the advertiser. That is a possibility as well. And because they can claim in court that they own it, they own that data because he forgot to opt out, there wouldn't be much he could do about it. But even if they implemented both of those ideas, I just don't see a world where this AI generating system that they're going to develop, along with the data centers that they're going to have to run to keep it up, I just don't see a world where that becomes profitable. And it's the same for just about every major AI model that these people are creating for like businesses, consumers, who knows? Right? Like some companies like Anthropic are primarily research focused. Like they do have AI products to sell, but they're not like, they're primarily research focused, which is what OpenAI used to be. They used to be research focused, and now they're investment and product focused. That's why we have Claude, but the version of Claude everybody has access to is like 4 years old at this point. It's ancient compared to what they're working on now. The version of Claude that's out there hacking people, that's like 10 generations of Claude ahead of what we have as consumers. So I can see a world where, you know, they focus on making one or two AIs for like very specific hyper purposes. You know what I mean? We're like, hey, we've trained this AI to do this one specific thing, and it's very good at it. Like Claude, hey, This is a cybersecurity thing. Let's go ahead and test everybody's vulnerability. Here, we found a bunch of vulnerabilities. Let's release it privately to all these companies and the government and let them fix it, right? It's a public service thing at that point then, right? Right? I could see that. I could see a world where that exists. A few AI companies that are doing things like that and somehow making it out. But everybody's trying to jump in on this, and I'm like, there's no way. 90% of these companies are going to fail before they even start. Trillions of dollars have been invested, but how much has been made? Almost none. So, as angry as it makes me to see all these companies taking our data for AI, including Amazon, as pissed off as it makes me to know that my VTuber model has been fed into their system already, it makes me feel a bit better knowing that in 3 years, they're probably going to be dead broke. It's one of the dumbest investments they've ever made. Which, by the way, I've said this before, I'll say it again. The constant argument that Twitch makes and that Amazon makes is that, oh, Twitch isn't profitable, so we have to constantly try and increase our revenue to try and make it profitable. And YouTube makes the same argument, by the way. But here's the thing. When a company has a subsidiary or a product or anything that isn't profitable year after year after year for over a decade, you know what those companies usually do with that product or service or subsidiary? They put a stop to it. They shut it down. So if Twitch and YouTube are as unprofitable as their parent companies say they are, if they're truly that unprofitable and they're taking a loss every single year, why do you think they keep these things up and running? It's because even if they don't make profit directly through advertisers and stuff like that, they make money through other ways. Prior to this AI thing, the way they made money is by selling your data. That data is valuable, right? Trends, searches, watch history, things you're into, that information is incredibly valuable to marketers and advertisers. So even though Twitch itself may not generate a profit for Amazon, Amazon keeps them around because they are valuable. But of course, you know, the CEOs and CFOs have to report that their spreadsheets are all in the red. And that always makes them feel bad and makes them look bad. But if these companies were truly that unprofitable, they would have been shut down a long time ago. This is not a public service. They're here to make a profit. So if they weren't making a profit, these companies would be gone. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot more money being made behind the scenes than what they're telling us. You can't hide that from me. I know your tricks. I know your tricks because I've worked in an office environment. I know how businesses hide profits. I know how they do it. Guess what? I used to work in film. Yeah, I'm educated. I know. I know how people used to before we did digital ticket counting. I know how people used to mark their revenue. Yeah. Everything was a lie. Which, by the way, let's go ahead and go through this history lesson. In the state of California, where Hollywood and the whole movie industry used to be in America, now we're kind of spread out. A lot of them are in Georgia, a lot of them in New York, Texas, Florida. They're kind of spread out now. Not everybody's in Hollywood. California had really good tax breaks for people. It made it really beneficial to make your movie in Hollywood. That's why everybody was there. It was the tax breaks. And one of those tax breaks was basically, if you didn't turn a profit and you spent a certain amount of money and you didn't make a certain amount of money back, you got a tax break. But when we didn't have digital ticket counting, it was very common for people to report that they spent more money than they made, that a certain number of tickets just weren't sold, and so they have to report a loss. A lot of films did not even break even. Really? I want you to go ahead. I think this information's still public on IMDb for a lot of films. Go ahead and look up some popular films from like the 80s and earlier. And you're going to find that there is a huge number of these films that supposedly never made a profit from the box office. These blockbuster films, these amazing products, never had a good weekend. Also, welcome in, Zombie Bader. Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute. Yes, it has. Welcome in. I'm giving a history lesson on people doing some manipulative shit to hide money. Because I was talking about, I'm on a whole train here, a whole thought train with Twitch claiming they're not profitable and using that as the reason for every time they make a feature that kind of fucks people over. But if they weren't profitable, Amazon would have shut them down. But they hide the money because they make money in other ways, which used to be selling your data, and now it's AI. They make money. They're profitable. But the movie industry used to do similar shit. They would mysteriously not count certain numbers of tickets, or, you know, certain theaters just wouldn't have the box office hits that they wanted. And it's like, well, you don't have digital ticket counting. And so everybody's literally counting tickets by hand. And so as long as you give the theater a bigger cut, they were more likely to report a lower profit or a lower box office hit. So that's how they hid money back then. And trust me, as somebody who's worked in an office environment for a company that I'm still under NDA for, people still learn ways to hide money. Right? They still do it. They'll move it through multiple subsidiaries and multiple accounts, but they still find ways to make money. So, yeah, I don't believe it for a second. But welcome back. How you been? How you been? It's been a little bit, hasn't it? It's been, I don't think I've seen you in the stream since last week. How you been? I'm gonna take a sip of water. Almost knocked my drink off the desk. I learned there was like a hustler where the snack vendor guy will keep old popcorn buckets, pocket a cash popcorn sale, and sell you an old bucket. Yep, basically. There was, granted, the idea of theaters selling you like novelties to get you to come into the theater, that's nothing new. They just do it more now. The unique popcorn buckets. When the Dune popcorn bucket was becoming popular, there were a bunch of vendors who, after opening weekend, took a bunch of the popcorn buckets home, and because they had thousands of them, a lot of these theaters didn't notice. So the little snack counter guy would take it home, and then he'd sell it on eBay for like hundreds of dollars. And it's like, huh? So yeah, the movie industry is ripe. It's like riddled with people who just are trying to take money from every possible place. It is ridiculous. It happens at every single level. Every level. All the way from the top to the bottom. From the director of the film all the way to the snack guy. They're all just trying to make money in the most weird ways. Sometimes scummy, sometimes just like, really, buddy? Kind of reaction. I mean, shit, there was a... This was when I was a kid. One of the theaters where I grew up, in the neighborhood I grew up in, a new theater popped up. It wasn't an AMC or a Cinemark. It was a new brand that was expanding in Texas. And something that they were doing was, and this is around the time the Harry Potter films were going live, just about every other film, it started out with small films and then it started getting more common, is all of a sudden the power would go out or the movie projector would stop working or X problem would occur and then this happens and this happens and this happens. And so they'd have to get people to leave. But here's the thing, they don't have to issue you a refund because as long as you've watched, per their own policy, as long as you've watched half the movie, they don't have to offer you a refund. So they weren't offering people refunds, but it just kept happening. And eventually people started asking questions. And sure enough, it was discovered they were doing it on purpose to make people pay for tickets twice, sometimes 3 times in a row, just to try and watch the movie. But they would never do it on opening weekend. They would never do it on opening weekend, which was the oddest thing. So when a big movie had an opening weekend, power would never go out. The movie projector would never have an issue. But when it was a little lax and a little light, all of a sudden those issues popped up. When I worked at a particular restaurant with golden arches, gee, I wonder where that could be. They had Pokemon packs that they'd give for kids' meals, and so many got stolen by the employees. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Was that during the 10-year anniversary? Or the 20-year anniversary or something? I remember that. Because I remember, granted, again, Texas. I grew up in Houston. During one of the anniversaries when I was growing up, there was an event being held at NASA. It was a partnership with the Pokemon company. And as long as you went to that event, they gave you a unique, one-of-a-kind, only made and printed during that period of time, Pokemon card. And it was extremely valuable to the kids, but apparently they kept running out because somebody, one of the employees who worked at NASA, kept taking them home. So like every day that they worked that event, they would grab like 5 or 10 cards and they take them home. And by the end of the event, they had like 200 of them, and then they sold them to various different individuals for massive profits. So that honestly doesn't surprise me. And I think I remember McDonald's running a similar event. Let me see. RGV represent. Oh, Rio Grande Valley. Rio Grande Valley. Yes. Yeah. Spent half of my life in this ass of Texas. There are only 2 places in Texas I don't really want to live. I've been there. I'm not a fan. I don't want to live in the Rio Grande Valley, and I don't want to live in the canyons of West Texas. Anything like northeast of El Paso, don't want to go there. Just don't want anything to do with it. It's horrible. I don't know why anybody lives there. The furthest west I would ever live, because I've been there for military assignments, is Abilene, Texas. That's the furthest west I want to go. And even then, I don't want to be there. Man, El Paso is just weird. I avoid that town, that city, like, you know, my life depends on it. I don't even want to pass through. If the interstate passes through, I'll take the long way. I'll take some shitty 1-lane highway just to go around the city. Trying to get it set up so I can maybe live near the San Marcos. That's not a bad area. Honestly, I think I've been all across Texas during my filmmaking days, like all across the state. And now I'm back in the state because I'm in the reserves now. I get a little bit more freedom as to where I get to live. And I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Not a fan of this place either. But of all the places in Texas I've been, I think if I'm going to retire someplace, it's going to be in one of 2 places. Just 2 places. I either want to retire south of Austin in like the Bastrop area, or I want to retire down south close to Galveston Island. I don't want to be on Galveston Island because a lot of the buildings there are old. It's way too expensive. It's an island life. I'd rather be, you know, like in the Bayou Vista kind of area. I think that's where I want to retire. But I got a lot of family in the Bastrop area, family who actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen or talked to in like the past 5 years. But that's a really nice area. That's really nice. It's not as easy to live there anymore because Austin keeps expanding because, you know, it's expensive. And so people start building apartment complexes outside the city limits. And now that area is getting expensive. So they're expanding closer and closer to Bastrop. So I think by the time I'm retiring and I'm like, yeah, let's move into Bastrop. Bastrop's going to be like a major city. It's going to be part of Austin by that point. My friend from high school won some contest and got to like Skype with the dude that made Spy Kids. Keeps calling me and proposing his film ideas and characters. Look, Spy Kids was amazing. All 3 Spy Kids movies were incredible. They are a product of their time. However, I honestly think that if you were to try and make something like Spy Kids today, nobody would watch it. It's too weird. It's too different. It's too unique. No one would watch it. No theater would take it. Right? It's kind of like the idea, I don't know what it is about the movie industry right now. They are not open to new ideas right now. That's why Markiplier struggled so much to even get Iron Lung in theaters. The idea that, oh, you know, you made your own feature film. It's a good film. We've watched it, but like, we don't want to put it in theaters. Nobody's going to watch some YouTuber's feature film. Like, they're just not open to new ideas. And I think if you were to make something like that now, the movie industry would just like shun you. It would flop hard and then get popular in like 3 or 4 years. It would get popular. Here's the thing. It would flop hard. They would eventually release it online for like a really low cost or for free. It might end up on like Pluto TV or Tubi or something. Probably Tubi. Tubi has a good habit of picking up things like that. And people will watch it, discover it, and go, holy shit, this is a gem. Why have I never heard about this? Like, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. People in this industry just, they don't know what they want. They really don't. I am a fan, just as an example, I am a fan of Stargate. I grew up on the series. I watched Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis. I've seen all the movies. I'm not as much a fan of Stargate Universe, but I grew up on it. You know, I loved it. And so when Amazon announced, hey, we brought back the original writers, we're going to reboot Stargate, a new series. Everyone got excited. I got excited. But then the little voice in my head said, wait, hang on. This is Amazon we're talking about. Think about it. And I said, okay, well, they brought back the original writers. The original writers are probably going to want to make another Stargate Atlantis or SG-1, basically. They're going to make the same kind of story because that's what the franchise is. Stargate Universe was different in a time where people didn't want different. It didn't work out, right? So they need to go back to their roots, which even Star Trek separated, and look at where Star Trek is now. Star Trek is too different. People don't watch it anymore. They tried to do too much action. Antonio Banderas, I remember the guy's name. Ah, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. He's a funny guy in general. He is a funny guy. But the moment Amazon said, yeah, we're bringing back the original writers, it's in pre-production, we're talking about it, I was like, yeah, they're not going to let these people do what they want. It's either going to be some Amazon slop where they said no to every idea and except what exactly the Amazon producers wanted, or it's never going to come out because the writers aren't going to do what they want. And it ended up being the latter. They canceled the Stargate reboot. We're not getting another Stargate because the writers wanted to write, guess what? Stargate! They wanted to write the original Stargate. They wanted to do the same kind of writing they were doing in the early 2000s, which would have been fantastic with today's technology. It was ahead of its time, really. And it would have been much better now. So Amazon said, no, we don't want that. And I'm like, what the fuck do you think you got when you bought the IP and you paid for it? Like, what did you think you were gonna get? Reset my camera here. Was Stargate the Muppets one, or is that Farscape? That's Farscape. Farscape is the Muppets one. Stargate is a military sci-fi drama. So where Star Trek puts them on a spaceship and explores out in space, Stargate is based in Earth. So they basically use Earth, or in the later series, they use an alien planet as their home base, and that's where everything goes from. So they like go through the archway, the little Stargate, to other planets, and that's how they explore. But they always come back home. The whole facility is under Cheyenne Mountain, which is a real place. It's a real military complex in Colorado Springs. I've never been allowed inside, but I did go close for some tourist pictures. It's a really cool place. And supposedly they do have a closet in the actual Cheyenne Mountain that says Stargate program, and it's literally just like a broom closet. It's really funny. They think they're hilarious. But yeah, it's kind of like that. They don't know what they want. They don't want new things, but they don't want old things. They just want the same things that are being made right now to keep being made. They don't want to bring things back. They don't want to make something new. They just say, whatever's being made right now, we want that to keep going. Keep making that. It's the weirdest, like, backwards logic that I've ever seen. So I don't know what the movie industry is really going to do. And that's why Disney keeps making Marvel films. They're going to keep making Marvel films until one of them is not even breaking even. It's a complete flop. And I think that's why they scaled down. I think that's why they stopped. Because they were on this really big streak building up to the next big villain, which is going to be... oh, fuck. What's his name? The time traveler guy that was in Loki in the series. I forget his name off the top of my head. The villain from that. He was going to be the next main villain of this current arc of the Marvel films. But they've kind of scaled down and slowed down how many they're putting out. Because they realized, oh, okay, we got to be careful because, like, people are starting to not like these. Which I think is why they refocus their attention to Spider-Man, because that'll just about always do well. I'm so behind on Marvel stuff. I literally just watched the first 3 episodes of Loki and I'm missing 3 of the films. Honestly, I think that's okay. Loki is just one of those things that I think works best in isolation. Because you don't need a lot of context. It works best on its own. As long as you've watched up to Infinity War, you will understand Loki. And that's all you need. You don't have to watch anything after. And that's why it worked. Because they had put out so many films and so many different shows that were all interconnected. Sorry, I just hit my rig. They're all interconnected, and Disney just expected that everybody would watch every single thing. But it doesn't work that way. So, the premise was quite the hook, not gonna lie. Hooked? Good. I don't like a lot of the shows that Disney and Marvel have been putting out. Like Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Wasn't a huge fan of that one. I wasn't a huge fan of the Wanda stuff either. The WandaVision. There's been a couple shows that have come out on Disney Plus that I'm just like, yeah, I don't really know if this is it. I don't know if this is the way. They were just doing too much. And then they would expect everybody to watch everything, so they had full 100% context. Star Wars Visions was hit and miss. I've honestly never seen it. I think the last Star Wars thing I watched was the season 1 of The Mandalorian. No, I did watch season 2 and a little bit of Book of Boba Fett. I didn't finish it though, because it was about in season 2 of Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett where I started to realize, they're just trying to crank out slop again like they did with Marvel. And that's why, as much as I want to watch the Kenobi series, I don't think I'm gonna. I have this idea in my head that it's better than it actually is, you know? So, I don't know. I think they've made the right decision in slowing down, though, because they just started putting out way too much of everything. They've started way too many projects. They need to narrow their focus in and say, we're going to look at making just these things good. And also, I think they need to branch out from IP. They need to make something new. I was just talking about it yesterday on stream. One of the best live-action Disney films ever made, which is not connected to any of their other IPs, is Holes. Do you remember that movie? Do you remember the movie Holes? Where Stanley Yelnats was the main character, where it's Stanley and his first name spelled backwards. And basically they were sent to this juvenile prison camp out in the desert where all they do is dig holes. And they were essentially looking for like buried treasure. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, it's too damn bad. Yes, that movie. That's the movie. That was one of the best things Disney had put out during that time. And it wasn't connected to anything. No IP. Just came out of fucking nowhere. They need to go back to that. They need to stop being so damn focused on current existing franchises and IP and start working on new things. And yes, the book is good too. Forgot about that. The book is good too. Very different narrative from the villainess character, the antagonist, which I did like about that. Because you get more of her inner thoughts and perspective, and you realize, like, they kind of present it in the film, but in the film, she's meant to be a villain, not just an antagonist. So she like, her actions are a little less forgiving. But when you read the book, which I don't know which came first, the book or the movie. I think the book came first. You start to get a sense that, oh wow, she was just abused and mistreated, and she's just a broken person. And so her behavior kind of makes more sense. Just like Project Hail Mary. Yep, Project Hail Mary is good. Which, by the way, I have watched it now. I've went and watched it. There was a while I didn't watch Project Hail Mary because I wanted to read the book first, but I've seen it now. However, you are right. The book and the movie are very different experiences. Project Hail Mary, the book, I recommend listening to as an audiobook because they do like a whole production. Granted, all of Andy Weir's books have really good audiobooks. So I recommend listening to it because most of it is just a solo journey with his inner thoughts. And the movie, on the other hand, projects his thoughts through other characters. Like, what's the other scientist? The guy who helps him breed astrophage. What was his name? He's not a character in the book, right? I don't remember him being a character in the book. He did that by himself. But when you watch the movie, they're just two nerds going at it in science. They're like, okay, so this is the box, this is Venus, and uh-oh, they moved off the slide. Oh, fuck, what are we gonna do? He's like, just put this box into the box. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. You know, they're just nerding out over some fucking astrophage. They got like 3 dots, and they're nerding out over this shit. What was his name? Phil or something? But in the movie, it's mostly his inner thoughts, and you hear a lot of his self-narration. But I don't know. I think they're both unique experiences, and people should read or listen to the book and also watch the movie. If you're going to do one, you have to do the other. You have to understand just how different of a story it really is. But also, his kidnapping is very different in the book versus the movie. Very different. But I think it was sold very well in the movie. But it's a very different scene. But yeah, I think Disney needs to pull away from their IPs and start branching out to new things. Say, hey, we're just going to make this thing because we like it, we think it's a good idea, rather than, oh, we're going to make this thing because it's connected to this valuable IP that's worth $10 billion. No, don't worry about that shit. The money will come as long as you make something good. Because believe it or not, as long as you make something good, people will watch it. I know, right? It's a crazy idea. Never before heard of in human history. Absolutely wild. Nobody would ever watch a good product out of the simple idea that they want to be entertained. Never. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody seems to be just pressing forward with no end game right now, and it's only a matter of time before all these people that are just going into anything without a plan because they have a lot of money and a lot of backing. It's just a matter of time before they trip and fall and collapse. And I think the worst part is we're all going to get caught in the middle. We're all going to be the ones paying for it. You know? That's what's going to suck. Like, if these companies want to burn their own money and scram, fine. They can do whatever the hell they want. I just don't want the industry as a whole to suffer for it. You know what I mean? Oh, and I just saw this. It popped up on stream, but I forgot to, while I was streaming, but I forgot to talk about it. And this is the whole reason I was talking about the Amazon AI thing with no plan. Zach Busey reported that Amazon stock is down 1% today. Today alone, it dropped over 1% because there is a privacy dispute involving Twitch and its use of creator content for artificial intelligence development. Yeah, even outside of the creator space, there's a lot of investors who are like, ooh, yeah, this does not sound like a good idea, and it sounds like it's going to come back to bite Amazon. And I agree. While I do think Twitch is a little bit complicit, I understand the real problem here is Amazon. For the AI issue, at least. I know the real issue is Amazon. Amazon's doing a huge AI push. So it's not like I don't understand Twitch's problems, but they are complicit. The fact of the matter is they went into a public interview to do some PR. The CEO didn't want to be thrown under that bus, so he threw somebody else under the bus for that thing. And didn't even give him all the answers to questions. There were a lot of questions he was asked where he was like, I don't know. We don't know. You know? Not a great look. So that's just where we are. That's just where we are right now. But YouTube's not doing so hot either. And in the wake of all this crap going down, everybody on the internet is like, you know, hey, we need a new place to go. You know, YouTube's fucking up, Amazon's fucking up. We need a new site to take on streamers and YouTubers. But the thing is, everybody that's tried recently has kind of failed. A lot of VTubers point to VStream, but here's the thing. Part of the reason VStream failed was because it was incredibly exclusive, not inclusive. And it was incredibly right-wing leaning for some reason. Like, you had to apply to join. It was very restrictive. Now, for certain things like Irium, I can understand applying to join. But VStream was essentially trying to make itself the VTuber Twitch, the VTuber specific Twitch. So, yeah. And of course, other VTubers have said, oh, well, you've got RPlay, which is primarily VR chatters and VTubers who do 18 plus content, we'll say that. But the thing is, they don't have all the features necessary to like support people migrating from Twitch and YouTube. And not to mention, it wouldn't exactly be good to, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not okay with taking money from like 12 and 13-year-olds, but there's a huge audience of teenagers on Twitch who are like in the age of 16 to like 18. That's a huge audience that wouldn't be able to go to these sites. And not to mention, they'd have to find your not 18 plus content among all the other 18 plus content. Like, it doesn't filter well. So it'd be hard to find. Discovery would be an issue. And of course, Fansly jumped on this hate train and is like, hey, you should jump over to Fansly. It's like, buddy, you're not going to be a replacement for Twitch or YouTube. You're just not. And of course, with all the YouTube hate, there's this website called Odyssey that keeps popping up, and they're advertising themselves. But here's the thing, if everybody were to migrate over to Odyssey, they're not ready either. Not by a long shot. I don't even think they have a monetization system. I think they're basically Vimeo, where it's just a place for you to upload videos. I don't think they have a monetization. So I don't really know. I've heard things about them monetizing through crypto, through a blockchain of some kind, but I have no idea how that works, and I want nothing to do with that. So I don't know. It seems there's a lot of people who are trying to enter the space, but nobody's going to enter and be a competitor to Twitch or YouTube, with the exception of Kick. The reason Kick can do what it does is because it rents out Amazon servers. Like, if you look at the HTML for Kick videos, for Kick live streams, they just rent out Amazon Web Services, the same servers that Twitch uses. That's all they do. They just rent them. So that's how they're able to do what they do. They don't host it, they just pay for it. So that's why they have the same quality and a lot of the same features and everything that Twitch does. The problem is, Kick is not exactly a great place. The people who are over there because they got kicked off Twitch and YouTube. A lot of them anyway. They don't like VTubers too much. They're incredibly right-wing leaning. There's a lot of bigotry and hatred going on over there. Moderation is a huge issue as well. So it's not like everybody can just migrate over to Kick. Which, yeah, that's been thrown out there. Like, yeah, that's going to solve everything. So, I don't know. It would take a lot to crash these companies completely, but I do think in the next year or so, they're probably going to feel the hurt from investing so much into some really dumb ideas. I think Twitch will start realizing it when nobody shows up for TwitchCon. TwitchCon sales are already abysmal right now, and as we get closer to the actual TwitchCon date, I think we're going to see just how far that's going to hurt. Yeah. But anyway, I've been yapping for quite a long time. Totally Not Live, hello! Welcome in, first time chatter. How you doing? Question is that Totally Not Live or Totally Not Live? Either way, let me go ahead and properly introduce myself. My name is Deeja Vu. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, a video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. I usually switch between my voices between my streams, videos, and my shorts. So, if you're interested in hearing my other voice, you should check out my other content. Live like the name. Perfect, I got it right the first time. But if you're interested in my other voice, you should hear or go watch my other content. I'm live Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I usually play longer horror games or horror adjacent games on the indie side on Twitch and YouTube for my live streams. But if you're more interested in bite-sized horror games, like the kind you'd find on itch.io, I've got edited videos that are not reused live streams over on my YouTube channel. And I'm also multi-streaming over there, so if YouTube's more comfortable, you can go over there. I've got shorts that I'm posting daily, and then, of course, I've got those videos every Saturday. But yes, welcome in. Today we're going to be playing Dusk. I was just about to say that I've been yapping for way too long. So I prefer Twitch. For a lot of live stream features, I do as well. I wish YouTube would catch up with a lot of them, but I don't know. They've each got their benefits. I do like how YouTube makes me discoverable even when I'm not live. It'll recommend my VOD to people. So I do like that. But if you don't mind me asking, how did you find the channel before I jump into this? Love the avatar. Thank you so much. I made it myself. It's still got some flaws I got to work out as I get used to the full body tracking, like the wrists. You can see when it twists, it gets a little thin. So I got to add a twist bone to help fix that. And then, of course, for whatever reason, you might be able to see it. There's a thin line on my sleeves here where, for whatever reason, the texture's cutting off. I just noticed it yesterday. Just surfing in small VTubers. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for searching small VTubers and coming to support us and discover us. That means a lot. But we're going to be playing Dusk. So if you are not familiar, Dusk is a game from the same developer as Iron Lung. His name is David Zemansky. We've been playing a couple of his games here on stream in kind of just a series of streams that we've been doing. And this is probably going to be the last one that we play on stream because a lot of the others are really short, so they're probably better suited for my videos than my streams. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. So this will probably be the last one that we play on stream, but it is long. This one's supposed to be like 7 to 8 hours. So I'm going to be playing this multiple days, and it is a first-person shooter. I don't know if I want to call it a movement shooter. It's, I guess, a boomer shooter would be probably the better way to put it. But I'm interested in checking it out. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to refill my water, and I will be right back for us to get started. But don't worry, Liv, because in the meantime, my BRB screen actually plays some of my videos from over on my YouTube channel. So while I'm refilling my water, you will have something to watch. It won't just be an animation of, you know, animation and some music. You will have some entertainment while you wait and kind of a little preview. So I'm going to refill my water. I'm going to get myself hydrated, and I will be right back. See you in a bit. Welcome in, everybody, to The Moth Inside Me. This is kind of an odd game. Odd enough that I'm actually having to redo my intro here. This is probably one of the weirdest games I've played in quite some time. It is actually, believe it or not, more of a surreal, dreamlike experience than a horror game. But don't worry, there is going to be some horror here, plenty of it. But make no mistake, this game will get weird. And the messaging here, well, it's kind of going to be up for some interpretation for sure. But if you're interested in playing this game for yourself, you can find it over on itch.io. Link is in the description below. So I don't really know how to best set the stage for this game other than to go ahead and say, why don't we go ahead and jump right in. All right. E. I did click asleep. We're already up. Wait, what? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Leaving behind a corporeal self, and also I don't like how that light is like leaving an after image. Y'all see that? That's not just me, right? Interesting. Journal. There's nothing written in the journal. Not yet. Oh, I see. We're like dreaming of our room. So like the whole thing's like a warped memory, although I don't like that face. That's unsettling. Hello? Oh good, I can zoom in. Great, wonderful. Pesticide. I get the feeling with the name Moth Inside Me, I'm probably gonna need that. Detergent. E? Can't get it to open. I just noticed there's drawers. Aha! A key. Probably gonna need that. Oh good, I can sprint, and I don't see a sprint meter. That's good. God, that after image effect is really getting to me. Understanding the underworld. Is that where I'm at? Am I dead? Is this the underworld? Or am I dying? Oh! You didn't tell me this was a nightmare. Oh boy. Oh, is this where it ends? Oh, we're going into a cutscene. Oh, how nice. Oh, don't give me a close-up. I don't need that. Oh. I found the moths inside me. I found it. It looks like it's still cocooned, though. We could probably kill it. Oh boy, is this some kind of ritual that I gotta complete? You know, we could just not. Framed photo. Got ripped.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
So that game is called The Moth Inside Me. It is a video that went up last Saturday. It's weird. It's really weird. I still don't know if I completely understand the message. So I highly recommend watching it and seeing if you can figure it out yourself, because don't get me wrong, I like games that get me thinking and get me like using my brain to think philosophically, but like that game just goes over my head. I don't understand it. It creeps me the hell out though. It's really freaky. I just don't get it. But yeah, it was really good. It was a lot of fun. I've got a couple videos that I'm editing right now. I don't know which one's gonna come out this Saturday. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna post yet. Because I'm kind of on the fence. One of them is like, I enjoy it a lot. I just don't think it makes a good video, or that good of a video. The other one is like, oh yeah, it'll definitely make a good video, but I didn't, you know, I didn't enjoy the game that much. How many people are watching on YouTube? It's kind of up and down right now. Right now it says I got 2 people over on YouTube right now, but it was up to 3 earlier. It kind of fluctuates because I am dual format streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So I stream vertical and horizontal, which means on YouTube, some of my views also come from YouTube Shorts. So sometimes I'll spike in viewership, but it's not a concurrent viewer, because it's just people swiping through. They see that I'm live and they're like, what the hell is this? Is this a VTuber? What the hell is this tree doing on my phone? And then they'll swipe away after a little bit. So it really depends. But right now, it just updated. Concurrent viewers, 0. We did have somebody over here. Zombie Bader was over on the YouTube side. They were chatting with us for a bit, but I think they had to dip out. Which, by the way, if you gotta dip out and then come back, or just dip out for the night, feel free to do so. I will be streaming until about 10 p.m. every night. So no worries if you gotta dip. And also, I've got my VODs up all the way from back in like November, I think. So there is plenty of content for you. Actually, I think it goes all the way back to October. Yeah, basically. Well, here's the thing. I had, when I first debuted this model, the 1.0 version, I was doing a pre-debut campaign, if you will, where I released a bunch of YouTube shorts of this model and 3 videos of this model, but it was blacked out with a white outline like a locked video game character. And I just had glasses with text scrolling across them that said debut on this date, which I think was 6 October of last year. And the comments I kept getting, I didn't understand them, kept saying, wow, the night is doing anything but their job. The night is streaming, the night. And I'm like, who the fuck is the night? What do you mean? Like the knight in shining armor. That's what they were talking about. It took me a long time to realize they were referencing Deltarune. And I'm like, nowhere on my channel is there any Deltarune. Like, I'm not called the knight. I didn't understand the reference. And when I asked somebody in a comment what the reference was, they got mad at me for not having played Deltarune. Like, they went off. I had to hide the comment. Like, I had to block them because they just took my comment of saying, what do you mean the night? Like, what is this? People keep referencing the night. I don't know what it is. They launched into a tirade on me. And I'm like, whoa, okay, bud. You're getting blocked. And now I don't want to play Deltarune. And from what I understand, that's fairly common for some people in that fan base. I don't understand it. But yes, I was getting called the knight a lot because of my silhouette. And now anytime I do something with a silhouette, people keep calling me the knight. And I've seen the knight. Like, I've went and looked them up on Deltarune. I can see the resemblance when I silhouette myself. Like, let me see if I can do it right now before we jump into this game. Let me see if I can make a silhouette of myself. Where's my model? Is it this one? So how would I do this? Because I've got a background here. Let me turn on my original background. Let me turn off this one. Shit. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I'm transparent. So there's my background. But let me... How do I want to try and make myself like all black again. Let me try I just want to silhouette myself. Okay, how's that? So you see my silhouette? You see what that looks like? This is essentially, granted, I had some white outlines for the face and the eyes and things like that. But people were calling this the knight. And I'm like, okay, I could see the resemblance after I looked up the character, but I'm like, no, it's not the knight. That ain't it. All right, let me turn this back to how it was. Hang on, I broke everything, so give me a second. Okay, there we go. I'm back in the real world. I'm back in my tree. Back in my tree house. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you for the head pets. Thank you. They warm my heart. They warm my heart and cool off my body. I'm in Texas, so I'm dying from heat, even though the AC is running. The sun set like 20 minutes ago, but it has not cooled anything down. All right, let's go ahead and jump into, I think the last update I got on my phone before I started to stream was that it was 101 degrees outside. So it is hot. It is hot. But let's go ahead and jump into Dusk and see what kind of hell we are walking ourselves into. Apparently there's a multiplayer for this as well, but I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if it's like, I mean, it's a boomer shooter, so maybe it plays like Quake in the multiplayer. I don't know, but we're gonna play the single player. Just because also this is one of those games that's from a small creator. I don't know how many people would be online. You know, this person got famous because of Iron Lung. Uh-oh. Why can't I hear it in my headphones? Hang on a second. I gotta... Give me one moment. I gotta... Do I have to just turn them up? Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but the sound just wasn't appearing in my headphones. I'll turn up the master volume a little bit. Okay, not that much. Never mind. It was a little quiet. I didn't understand why, but now I do. We'll turn subtitles on. Oh, I like this look, feel. Oh. Difficulty. I'm guessing there's going to be descriptions for that later. Vertical flipping. Auto climb, auto hop, weapon wheel, weapon sway. I think those are fine. What do we got for look? Full screen, weapon size, field of view, 110. I can take that. Yeah, that's good. Let's cap this at 60. Don't need any more than that for a shooter. All right, I think I'm good. Isn't the game 20 bucks on Steam? I wouldn't know. I bought this during the Steam summer sale as part of a pack. Basically, all of David Zemansky's games were in one pack, and so I said, screw it, I'm getting them all. So I literally own every game that he's worked on. But I don't know. All right, I'm gonna turn this down on my own headphones here. Let me see. I want to see what his latest release is. So he made Iron Lung, and he's put out a couple games since then. I don't think any of them have gone as popular as Iron Lung. Like, we just played Butcher's Creek, which was his latest. This game, though, came out before that, before Iron Lung. This came out in 2018. It does look like it's $20, yeah. Which makes sense. It's the longest game he's made. This one's supposed to be like 7 hours. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into the campaign. Nice. I know. I think it was a good decision. I've had fun with this game so far. New episode. Level select. What's the difference here? New episode. I guess we'll start the foothills. Slow enemies and projectiles intended for players of any skill level. I could take it. Recommended for a first playthrough. Here we go. I'll take that advice. Also, David Zemansky is also working as a partner on other games as well, like Gloomwood, which I did buy that. So we will play games eventually that he is working on. Head cheese. Oh man, we are jumping right in. All right, hey, back up. Hey, get away from me. Get away. Hey, back up. Okay, y'all are not dying. Okay, you finally, one of you died. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have a flashlight. Great. Gas can? Oh, that's how it... Okay, I wish I had known that. That would have been helpful. Oh, Jesus. They threw me right in, huh? Bucket. Okay, nothing comes from chopping up the corpses. Got it. I see the gun. Can I get the gun? Why does C pull my camera up? That's weird. Can I crouch? There we go. Crouch is control. Usually crouch in these games is C. Was that ammo? Interact with a lift? Oh, I see. Lift box. Throw box. Throw. I don't know what that is. A magic potion. Health bonus.
Heretic.
Oh, you shot. Hey, that's not fair. You know what? I'll get you with the sickles. Get him. Goat. Bad. 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 Bad goat. Bad. Oh, damn, I'm dual wielding. Hell yeah. Yeah, please heal me. Oh, is this my max health? I had like 150 earlier, I thought. Oh, I didn't realize that was supposed to be secret. That just looked like something I was supposed to do. My bad. So is this supposed to be like a free roaming game, or is there a way I'm supposed to go? Ooh, you almost hit me with that, you short bitch. Yeah. Oh, hey, move. Flick. Something below is calling us. Oh, that's what you are. Why do you have so much health compared to your counterpart? That's what I don't understand. Wasn't this where I just was? Oh, was the whole point of this to... Okay, I thought I could have done something with that. I guess I was just going down there to get coins, I guess? Oh, is that what the morale is? God, I am so lost. You found a secret? I don't know what the secret is. I am so confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Granted, I know that's kind of a theme with boomer shooters, is you just kind of go and worry about what you're supposed to do later. But man. Hey, bad goat. Oh, sorry. Bad goat. Oh, shotgun. Flick. I don't know what that did. Oh, did that open this?
Heretic.
Boom! You lived? Lame. He lived that. Doom vibes. Yeah, that is what boomer shooters are supposed to be. They're supposed to be Doom-likes. Well, that's probably the other name you've heard for them is Doom-like. Before it became its own genre. Or I should say became known as its own genre. It was always Doom-like. So is this still part of the secret? I don't understand. I don't know if this is part of the secret still. I need healing. Can we get me some healing? Ow! Hey, healing. That's me. I'm a heretic. And you're a dead-atic. Yep, I'm learning the boomer shooter. Hit the explosive barrels. I got that shit. Yeah, it's interesting how often everybody just wants to call something a like. An X-like or a Doom-like or a Souls-like before it finally just becomes its own genre. Wait, how do I see that. Oh, hang on. Hang on, maybe they'll show me the way. Oh, there's a front door. Sorry, bud, I was trying to get in through the window. That's my bad. I like how I can just flip the shotgun around and like I'm in the Wild West. Can I get this chainsaw? What a massacre. Chainsaw massacre? Oh, I get it. I get the joke. I get the joke. Chainsaw massacre. Haha. Damn, what a painting. Or photo. I don't know. Shotgun. Oh, dual wielding shotguns? Hell yeah. He didn't tell me this game was cool. Hang on. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, where was I going? This way. Welcome in, Vamper! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, Vamp. Howdy. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the screen. Crouch while moving to slide. Oh! Oh, that was the end of the level? Oh, hell yeah! Welcome in, Vamp! Oh my god, this game is amazing. 3 of 6 secrets. Okay, so it is a little linear. It felt open world. I didn't know what I was doing. Down on the floor. Oh, hell yeah, I love that. Oh yeah. Oh my god. You should listen to this audio without looking. Just me saying, oh yeah. Oh my god. I love this. Oh my god. I'm sure that's a wonderful experience for the ears. But how you been? I feel like it's been so long since I've been here. I've been so busy. I've seen you pop in. I've seen you. Don't worry, I know you. And I also know you're always here in spirit. What? I want the ammo. Oh, I'm full. That's why I wasn't giving it to me. Have you had fun? I have. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. It's lovely seeing you again. Lovely seeing you again in the chat. Hi, Scarecrow. Hey, I'm talking to the Scarecrow here. My mom is listening. She's giving me the side eye. Hi, Mom. Does this explode? It does. What about this one? Does this one also explode? That one didn't. Oh. That one did explode. It just took a bit more effort. Ha! You died. This time it only took 3 shotgun shots. I'm doing pretty good for someone who's really low on health. You know? That's all I'm saying. Oh, God, I love the shotguns. Oh, y'all are up there. Okay. Hang on. Give me a sec. I'll join you. Give me just 2 seconds. Did you hit me? You hit me. You son of a bitch. Ooh. I see danger. What's this? What's this? Is this a secret? Or is that the... Nope, that looks like a secret. That's a diamond. Am I ever gonna run out of shotgun ammo or not? Well, wait a second. That's a feature from his other game. The radioactive bubbles. The Butcher Creek shit. Except this is much older. This is 2018. So this came first and then he just reused the feature in a later title. That's clever. That's a really clever use of dev stuff. Like, you've already made it, you've already tested it, it worked well. I like that. Heretic. I like devs being clever and resourceful with stuff they've already made. And also, for his fans who have played this game before, who are discovering Butcher's Creek as the next title. Hey, stop! Okay, they were kind of hard to hit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing too well. That toilet looked disgusting. That was green. It's still green. Gross. Disgusting. Oh, I forgot I had a flashlight. I'm gonna be honest. Completely forgot. Wait, I saw a diamond in a window. Is that further up? It is further up. There it is. Can you do the other voice?
Of course I can. I can do this other voice. Which one would you prefer? Although I'm gonna be honest, since it's not a redeem, I'm not gonna do it for too long. But yeah, I can do this voice pretty much as long as I want. I will be honest though, if I want to do this for a really long period of time, I usually have to lock it in. Like, practice it, say some mantras, and kind of listen to myself. Just to make sure that it sounds right if I'm gonna do it for like more than an hour.
But yeah, if I'm just doing it real quick. it's pretty easy to just switch for a quick meme. How long have you practiced both? Ooh. I want to say I started learning the skill in 2020, but I'm going to be honest, it wasn't... I couldn't do either voice, really, until... I couldn't drop my vocal cords or raise them until probably about 2022-ish. And I was better... I knew you were gonna be something! Oh my god, you are not dying. I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust your ass. They wouldn't show me that many scarecrows unless you were gonna be a problem. But 2022 is probably when I started being able to do anything like solid with the voices. 2025 is when I finally felt good enough that I'm like, you know what? I can stream with this. I think I'm good. Hey! Stop it. Where's this red key? I'm looking for it. Where's the red key? Where's the blacksmith? Is that the Markiplier thing? Oh, that's just a blood stain. I'm full of green spaghetti and oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Now I'm back. That sounds like a good way to spend your night. Green spaghetti. What is green spaghetti, though? What is that? The oatmeal chocolate chip cookies do sound good, though. I can raise and drop my voice, but not as good as you. Keep doing it, and you will get there. And here's the thing. If you go to the trans voice subreddit, you're going to hear people who are much better than me. I am decent enough, I think, to broadcast it. But when I go to the trans voice subreddit, which is where I learned the skill, I listen to people on there, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I hear people who naturally just sound like corpse. Like, the... You know, the corpse voice. If you've ever been on VR chat, you've probably heard everybody use that voice. What am I... Oh, is that just a post where the goat was tied up? I see. Oh, I didn't even think to go in the water. Okay, so that one's not anything. I don't know where the red key is. I give up. But yeah, some of the people on there are just absolutely incredible. I know. Yeah, I see. You've been there. You know. Some of them are just... I keep trying to hit crouch, but I hit shift. Which, because it's a boomer shooter, shift is the slow movement. Alright, got him. I don't know what these are. They're like little carrots? Crystals of some kind? I don't know. You flame roast a poblano pepper, let it sweat in a bag, skin it, blend with Mexican cuisine, and serve with spaghetti. Oh! Yeah, stuffed poblano peppers are pretty good. I've never stuffed mine with spaghetti, though. I usually stuff mine with, like, mashed potatoes or rice or, you know, I've stuffed it with sausages, like little, like I've taken a big old sausage link and, like, cut it up into little, like, dime-sized or quarter-sized things. But I've never stuffed mine with spaghetti. I should try that. That's a good idea. I don't like how many explosive barrels there are right there. I am dying. Like, badly. Ammo? Oh, is that what those crystals were? Ammo? Or were you just telling me that I'm low on ammo? Okay. Just gotta be careful. Because I am low. The purple ones are health. But they only heal me like one. Let me get into this house. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I got this. Okay, honestly, I thought it would kill all three with one little blast, but not as effective as I thought it would be. I have to go. Thank you for chatting with me. I'll leave a follow. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And you have a good rest of your night. There's the red key. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the free healing. I will, in fact, take it. A secret door opens. Uh-huh. And where, pray tell, is this so-called secret door? Is it outside? Is it like right out here? No, but there is that symbol. I hope I don't have to remember that. But yeah, go ahead and leave a follow. And, oh, I see that you publicly subscribed. Thank you, Christian Moriano, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. If you are not already familiar with me, my name is Deeja. I am a 3D character artist, a VTuber, a video editor, and a voice actor for both genders. No AI, no fancy audio editing required. So we got to use this red key, and then we've also got a mysterious secret door that opened. Aha. I'm gonna find this mysterious secret door. Super mysterious. It's not there. Is it in here somewhere, maybe? Did I search the whole house? I think I did. I searched the whole house. Unless the secret door's like after the red key room area. Something up there. On the roof? I don't know how to get to the roof. Not that way. How the hell do I get up there? Do I can't climb with those. That's me. I don't know why it put my name like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know either. The public listing for YouTube subscriptions, it functions weird because some people can privately subscribe and some people publicly subscribe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the secret door is here. I mean, door can be pretty broad. This is a boomer shooter, so maybe it's a hole in the corn maze. I don't see anything. I don't see a hole in it. Okay, I'm just gonna go down the hole. Screw it. Goodbye! Oh man, did you see that jump though? End level. But I wanna find secret door. Secret door. Where's secret door? Hey, have you seen a secret door around here? No? Where? I don't... Get out of the way. A secret door opens. Yeah. Uh-huh. It sure did. It's secret from me. Don't look up a cornhole maze. You'll see some wild shit. A hole in a corn maze. I don't know if I want to. That just sounds like a dangerous combination of words. Maybe it's really far back. Yeah, maybe it's really far back. Hang on. We're gonna do some serious backtracking here, y'all. Wait. This is the start of the level. This is the start, right? This is where I came from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Well, this is it. This is where I came from, Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know. Is it under here? Secret door? Secret door? Hello, do you know what a secret door is? Fine. I don't know. Unless it's like somewhere weird, like up there. Or up there. I don't even know. I have no idea what I'm doing or how to get to it. Screw it. Going to the end. There's a lot of... There's just a lot of secrets. I guess I'm ending the level. I couldn't find that secret. There's one enemy I didn't kill. I didn't find a single secret? Are you telling me they were all behind that secret door? You're joking. Old-time religion. Not a single secret. Need the red key. Aha! A brick building with no doors. Really, bud? You think you got what it takes to take me on? You do when you're close range. Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing on me. I walked right into that one. Let me go into the church. It's literally right in front of me. I haven't gone inside. Let's see what's in there. Why is this tree special? Why are you dropping leaves? Why are you alive? None of the other trees are alive. Need the yellow key. Alright. Really? You're gonna interrupt my thinking here? Wait, what's this? Gold? I'll take it. The secret door was the friends you made along the way. I guess so. You need the blue key. You need the... My brother in Christ. You need the red key. You need the yellow key. You need the blue key. Where are all these keys supposed to be? Are they here? Found the yellow key. Oh. Yeah, let's grave rob. Let's do it. Come on. Show me. Show me the treasure. Nice. Nice. Just viscera. Shotgun shells. Nice. Nothing. Something. Nice. Anything else? Anything I missed? Nope, looks like that was it. Alright, well, I got the yellow key. Meow. Welcome in, Dextrio. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Dusk, which is a boomer shooter from like 2018 from David Zemansky, well before his other games, even before Iron Lung. So this is from very early on. F for flashlight. Okay. Am I gonna be fighting rats? I have a feeling I'm gonna be fighting rats. Yeah, let's use this gas can as my weapon in here. This seems like a good idea. How deep am I going? Oh my god, I keep going down! Great idea. I killed the rat. Oh, assault rifle bullets. That's what I've been picking up. I don't even have an assault rifle. Oh. Speak of the devil. This is not an assault rifle. This is an LMG. Ow. God damn. Yes, was that the most effective way to deal with rats? I don't know. Did I kill them all? Yes. Lift vase. Vase. Ooh. Thank you. That tunnel is nonsensical and I love it. I know. So how's the... Oh, how's the game so far? It's going pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's been a while since I played like a true boomer shooter. Like, I mean, Butcher's Creek was kind of a boomer shooter, a little bit, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, it was more of a hack and slash horror game than a boomer shooter. This is closer to what a boomer shooter was originally supposed to be. Well, there's the red key. Nothing in there. Oh wait, these can break? I didn't know that. Okay, well I gotta hit some of them to get stuff out. I should be doing that more. Well, I got the red key, but I'm gonna keep exploring. Every now and again, I have to boot up Portal 2. Oh, Postal 2. Sorry, I misread that. I think the only Postal game I've played is maybe Postal 3? I don't know. It's been a while since I played, like, anything from around that time. I don't know. That was, like, early Steam days. Why would I sleep? You know what? Screw it. You're well rested. 25 morale. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Don't even know why it gave me that as an option. It's a little weird. But hey, whatever. I guess that's it. Okay, back up. Wait. How do I get back out of here? Because the tunnel I went up is very... like... I don't think it was meant for me to go back up. Is it? Yeah, I can't go back the way I came. Is there a ladder? Oh, there is. Whoa! What? What is this level design? Hopefully I don't have a breath meter or anything. Oh god, this is a little jank. The swimming's a little jank, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm surprised you survived that shot, goat. It's been long enough for me. Portal. Portal is also solid, and I'd love to play Portal 2 again with someone. It's been long enough for me to have forgotten the solutions. Honestly, Portal 2, the base game is fun, but what really made Portal 2 special for me was all the workshop mods, all the custom maps that people were making. My absolute favorite was a set of maps called Aperture Valentine. By far my favorite. There's two of them, Aperture Valentine 1 and 2. And I'm just pressing my face on it and pressing E, hoping that opened the door. Are you fucking... Wait, what? There we go. I think it's better if I just use these. There we go. Like, that was such a huge bait. Oh my god. I can't believe that got me. Nope, 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 nope. Bring me back down. Back down. Not ready yet. Yeah, see, there's more to explore here. I want to get up there. Oh, is this all there is? Never mind. Take me back up. Got the blue key. Gotcha. Interesting. So the red door was never a door. It just looked like a door. Can I fucking get back there? I want that diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Got it. Priceless diamond. More about a house. Okay, so I got... Oh! See, I knew that was funny. Y'all think you're so clever, huh? Hiding in a brick building with no door and then coming out from a door that just magically appears, huh? Y'all think you're so funny. Was there anything in the church that required extra keys? No, that was just the tunnel down. Okay. Was there anything over here that required... Okay, or is this just the yellow key? Okay. Just checking before I go. But yeah, the custom maps that fans made for Portal 2 is what made that game amazing for me. I played that with my friend, and it was such a good experience to go through that in a team with them on something like Aperture Valentine, which was incredibly difficult. Like, don't get me wrong, the base game, some sections can be a little difficult. Aperture Valentine just brings it to a whole new level. And then there was it's not a mod, it is a free game that requires, it's on Steam. It's a free game that requires Portal. Oh my God, that was not real. That requires Portal already installed, Portal 2, sorry, where basically the game adds a third portal type that sends you forward or backward in time. Yeah, go ahead and process that. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me see if I can find that for you. Portal Reloaded. It's called Portal Reloaded. And let me fix my trackers. I don't know why my chest keeps twisting like that. I really don't. Let me see if I can set up stay aligned real quick, just to this pose. All right. So now they should adjust to this. It's never occurred to me to look into Portal 2 creator content, which is dumb because I love Postal 2 fan stuffs. There's so much garbage. Yeah, there is. That is part of the tough part of sifting through the Portal 2 workshop on Steam. Which, by the way, be careful because people have been bypassing Steam's automatic like malware detection shit through the workshop. Just look for stuff with like old stuff with a lot of downloads. That's generally safe. Just avoid newer stuff. But yeah, Portal 2 fan content is absolutely incredible. A lot of it is co-op stuff, but some of it's solo. You can find some solo stuff there that's pretty fun. You found the hallowed health. Oh! Boss? Interesting. That's a first. Oh, did I run out of shotgun? I did. Well, now I have more! Ha-ha! What say you, intoxicator? What does this do? Oh, it opens a door. Why would I do that when I can just kill it? Probably best I don't, like, die in this fight, you know? I mean, that is a lot of health. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of SCP, oh, what is it? 682? Kind of reminds me of that. Oh. Okay, so you have to kill it. You can't run. Well, it's dead. Okay, we're good.
My pet. You'll pay for that.
There's voice acting? Is that just David Zemansky? Is that just him? I don't know, I've never heard his voice before, so I don't know what to listen for. Well, I can't go through that. Hello? Hello? Nothing. The general consensus is that we prefer you not die. The immortal gator. I don't know, he didn't seem so immortal to me. Oh. Wait. Hey. 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 How do I get to that? Alright, well, that was nice. I don't really know what to do now. I don't... Cool. Is there a ladder? Is there another switch? Do I have to hit something? I mean, he said I'll pay for that, but like I've yet to pay. I don't know, is he gonna send me a bill? Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of trapped down here. Help! Help! My favorite part of that in Hail Mary, though, is not that they don't admit to it, but the fact that they're like, where he says, wait, you gotta talk about it? Like, it sounds like you don't really care if I die. And she just doesn't answer him back for a minute. He's like, wait, you have to talk about it? I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I missing something? I don't get what I'm missing. Oh, I'm stupid. Oopsie. I don't live in this hole anymore. I got out. I escaped. I can take it. Steamers. Oh. Honestly, the rats are scarier because they actually hurt me and can catch up. The chainsaw guys, as long as they don't catch me by surprise, I'm usually fine. Sacrifice my ass. Or maybe don't, actually. I actually like my ass. I'd like to keep it. Which, by the way, I am propping up a new tag that Twitch allows called Buttcore. If you are interested, everybody can use that tag and we can all find each other. It's for people who are strictly into ass. Do not use it if you're into booba. Lift soap. He's got the soap in this game too. I get the feeling as I play through David Zemansky's games, I'm gonna start seeing a lot of reused assets. It just makes sense, honestly, but I mean, I'm starting to realize that. There's a lot of things that were reused between this game and Butcher's Creek. Fox smarter than I am, that would have taken me a while. Look, it took me a while. And I'm the one actually running around in this hole. Oh man, it's the actual Doom shotgun. I found Doom. The Doom was me. I forgot I was low on health. Like, I don't know how that just completely escaped my mind. I just completely forgot. I really shouldn't have. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't remember you being there. It just doesn't make sense how I forgot that I was low on health. Like right now, I'm at 4 health. I could basically get one shot by anything in this universe. Also because there's just no health around here, so I guess I just live like this now. Rip it. Alright, well let me heal before I grab it. Is this explosive? It is not. Neither of these are explosive. Damn it. But hang on. Aha! There's a secret area. So I'm gonna do a smart thing. Oh my god! Okay, this is not the way I came. Hang on. Okay. I lived! Yeah, that is not the way I got into this room. But that is a yellow key. I will take that. Is there a secret I can use the yellow key on? Is there a yellow door back here? Is that why I can do that? I didn't see one when I was running through the level. Also, that was at the start of the game. I don't know why I didn't grab that. Oh. I heard a bird? Oh, it was the scarecrow. Okay, I found stuff. I found a secret. Can I not? Okay, there we go. That first step was a big step. Oh! Hi, I didn't know you were gonna come up to meet me that quick. Ow! You shot me in the face! Anyway, rip and tear! Rip and tear! Ooh, I should add that to one of my voice liner names. I miss? How did I miss the rat? Alright, you know what? Oh! What? God damn it. God damn, stop, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Great, so there goes the health that I just won. You know what, kill me. Just kill me. Kill me! Thank you. Keep forgetting about these guys. And then I keep forgetting about this guy. He trapped me in that corner though, that was not fair. That was not nice of him. That was not very cash money of him. That was not very Gucci gang of his ass. I've missed a rat shot many a time, yeah. That's kind of the problem with rats in games, is when you have, like, projectile weapons, like, you've got to make it easy to hit them. Otherwise, you're just going to be missing and, like, wasting a lot of shots. I have seen games offer a solution to that where you have, like, a stomp ability, and that'll deal with ground enemies, but you can't shoot while you're stomping. I think that's potentially a good solution. Okay. There we go. Flick, get the secret. Thank you. Oh, yellow key. That's important. Let's go get this secret real quick.
Non-believer.
Yeah, non-believer, my ass. He can shoot me? That's not fair. That's really not fair. Okay. Or give me a big hammer or something. Yeah, that works too. I mean, I do have a melee, but like, it is also an accuracy thing, and it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, even to the rats. So, that's kind of an issue. Door opens. I think I heard it open up in the secret area. Let me go back there real quick. Hang on. Is this a double secret? Nope, nothing. Okay, it just sounded like it came from up here. Never mind. That's fine. God damn it, the rat. See, I like what do I what do I do? Come on, kill the scarecrow! There we go. All that epic music just for me to hide behind a wall for cover. And I'm looking around for secrets. Yeah, I don't think the game expected me to end the fight that quickly, because the music's still going. Did I do anything with that? No. Oh, hi. Oh, y'all look... I guess it's just my imagination, but y'all look bigger. Ooh. It's just like Dark Souls. Enemies get all the advantages, hitting you through walls, spotting you from across the entire map. Yeah, and arrows that move mid-flight. Yeah, I remember that shit from Dark Souls. All 3 games. Archer enemies, their arrows will follow you like homing missiles. I've seen it. It's especially egregious in Dark Souls 1, but all 3 games have it. It's a feature, not a bug. Door opens elsewhere. Ooh, that's ominous. You know what? Here. Oh! What? Oh, I can shoot them through that. Okay. Maybe it's not an advantage exclusive for them. Honestly, I kind of thought that little pool would be. You can see them turn. Yeah. It's been a meme for a while. That looks like a trap. I think I know better than to do that. Yeah, if there's enemies back here, I am definitely going the right way. Door opens elsewhere. What if I put just like a barrel in that? Let's see what happens. You know. The portals work, he is pleased. Okay. Honestly, I thought that was gonna like crush me, like, you know? That looks like it was gonna smash your head. No, yeah, it did. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, nah, if I step on that, it's just gonna crush me like one of those walnut crushers. Oh, shit. All right. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay, anyway. Rat's done. Where go now? This way? I guess so. Hello! I'm your Baglovian, the art director. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm gonna invite you to a show, but first, allow me to destroy your gallery. Bullshit. Alright, let's go. I've memed about that enough. Only 1 of 4. God damn. See, here's the thing. With games like this, boomer shooters, they like to hide secrets in weird places. Like the original Wolfenstein and Dune, like you literally had to, and older games that were like dungeon crawlers, their secrets were oftentimes just like walls that you press your face against and press E until you hit a secret door that opens. Oh. Oh. So like when it says secrets discovered, I'm sitting here going, yeah, how many of them are just hidden in complete bullshit that you wouldn't otherwise notice unless you were doing that across the level? You know what I mean? Like how much bullshit were you really doing? Be honest. It's hard to tell how accurate this assault rifle is at long range. I think I can single tap it though. Okay, yeah, I can single tap it. Oh, hi! Hi, bud. When'd you get here? You should have let me know you were coming. I would have rolled out the welcome mat. Mash your face against stuff for hours just like Silent Hill. Exactly, yeah, you get it. You get it. It's just some weird behavior. It's like, who hides secrets like that? Like, don't get me wrong, if you want to hide the secret in a clever way, that's like, oh, well, your players, they'd have to know specific movement tech earlier in the game in order to get to the secret. Like, that's different, right? Like, if you're playing a movement shooter, like, let's take Ultra Kill, for example, where certain secrets are hidden because you just don't learn certain movement tech until later on in the game. And that's how you get to the secret. That's different, you know? That's okay. That's fine. But when you hide your secret just behind dumb bullshit, it's not particularly interesting for your players. And that's part of the reason, granted there's many reasons, that's part of the many reasons why I don't like people who make retro dungeon crawlers that are based on like Kingsfield. Like Lunacid I like. Lunacid's different, or at least different enough. Oh, damn it. I was hoping that would do something funny. New weapon? Oh, yes! Oh, I double tapped them? Oh, amazing. Eat hash? Oh, I'm spinning it. I'm so garbage at rocket jumping. My brother is awesome at it. It's amazing watching him play Demo and TF2. Yeah, Demo and Soldier are just, I don't know how people played that so well. That was always incredible to see. I agree. But like, that's a clever way to hide it. It's fun for your players to like have them discover that on their own. They feel like they accomplished something. But when you're just like doing this across the entire level and you're just going and just hitting E over and over and over, like, is that fun? Like, yes, they're playing your game for longer, but is it fun? Is it worth it? The answer is probably no. It's probably not fun. Anyway, I got a key. Do I go this way? Why is there a dead guy already there? Did I kill him? I don't remember killing anybody there. I definitely missed that shot, but it counted it as a hit anyway. Got that guy. Yeah, I don't remember killing these two. Nice. Yellow. And that's where that comes from, is the Unreal stuff. I think like the Ultra Kill Arena. Yeah, a lot of movement shooters came from Unreal Arena. And really, I think we need more movement shooters. I don't think we need more Ultra Kills. You know, there were so many games that were copying Ultra Kill for a while. I don't think we need more Ultra Kill. We need more people willing to do unique stuff. Not just remake Ultra Kill. We've already got Ultra Kill. Do something unique with the movement shooter genre. Like there was a Souls-like movement hack and slash shooter called... I played the demo for it, but it was back before I started streaming. What was it called? Oh shit! I don't remember what it was called, but basically you had like a sickle and a lantern, and you could like throw the lantern out to grapple onto things and pull yourself toward them or swing on them. Iron Pineapple played it in his exploration of Souls-likes. And I played it not long after. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But that's like a unique movement shooter concept. You know, it's more hack and slash than anything. I forget what I was doing. I was doing something. I got so wrapped up in talking. And I got ambushed by these guys. And y'all respawned. Interesting. Is it up there? Oh, there's stuff back here. I didn't even know. You know what? Holy shit, they got a lot of health, dude. Granted, it makes sense. They're scarecrows. Scarecrows are probably not very... Or they're probably very resistant to bullets. They should probably be meleeing them. Lords of the Fallen come to mind. No, this was, oh, hang on. Let me see if I can get it just by Googling it. Enchain. It was called Enchain. E-N-C-H-A-I-N. There is a demo on Steam. Basically, you've got a lantern that you can grapple to stuff with, and you've got a gun in your other hand, or a melee weapon. You can also kick people, or kick things, or ride them like a skateboard, I think. I think that was a feature. It's really cool. It was doing a lot of unique things. But that's a movement shooter that's got a unique concept. So... I think people who want to do movement shooters need to do some unique things. They need to have fun with it. You can't just copy whatever's trending at the time, which in the case of a couple years ago was, was I going this way? I think I was going this way. Was Ultra Kill. Can't just copy it. As easy as that is to do, to just default to, hey, this game popular, so I copy this game. It's gotta be more. It's gotta be more. Like, don't get me wrong, people really like Ultra Kill. That doesn't mean everybody wants Ultra Kill. I think there might be fall damage in this game. I've yet to test the theory, but I think there is fall damage. But Lords of the Fallen was also, since you mentioned it, the original Lords of the Fallen, they didn't do anything unique. They tried to be another generic Souls-like. And that's kind of what made them not stand out. I don't trust you. That thing's gonna come to life later. Not right now, but it'll come to life later. Ooh. Crystal of Madness. Interesting. Okay, was that it? I broke the Crystals of Madness. And now I'm just kind of going in circles down here. Is this a way I've been? No, but yes, it is. This is the way I've been going. Was there something down here? Was I supposed to take the crystal somewhere? Use it on the scarecrow, maybe? I don't know. I'm out of here. Welcome back, Liv! Welcome, welcome. I am getting lost and confused. Ooh, do I dare? There is a fan there. Oh, but if I... hang on. Save. Yes. Just in case, because this has been a long level. I don't know if I can... Ooh! I don't know if there's fall damage. There is not. Okay, so I was meant to come down here. Oh, hi! Who's next? Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. More death. More blood. More murder. But welcome back, Liv. We are still playing Dusk. We've made a little bit of progress, but I've also been yapping a little bit, so I get distracted easily and then I get lost. I don't know if I was really supposed to go down there or not. I've got a yellow key. I don't remember what the yellow key was for. I do remember I needed it for something. I just don't remember what for. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you, thank you. I did not see the head pats. Sorry, I was looking at the screen, but thank you for the head pats. Thank you. What the fuck was the yellow key for? What was it for? I don't remember. Was it for something here? What is a booster pack? So, I commissioned a bunch of trading cards from various different artists at different rarities that you can collect virtually here on stream. So if you spend channel points, you can open a booster pack and try and get one of those trading cards. Whoa, what are you? Oh my god, y'all are ugly. It's like looking in a mirror. Ugh. They weren't human. Was anything we fought to this point human? Ugh. But yes, let me see. I think I set it to, let me see. I think I set it to just chatting only. Yeah, just because it's a big reveal and I don't, it takes up a lot of space on screen. Don't want it to interfere with gameplay, but you can open them when I'm on just chatting again. They look like they were made of clay or milk. Yeah, with like a scarecrow head. The cutting. No turning back now. Daddy. Kill him. Kill him? Who made you think I was a him, huh? I could be a she. Also, whose pet did I kill? Because they threatened me, but they haven't done anything. So. But yeah, the booster packs are super cool. Here, I'll tell you what. Here, we'll go to the Just Chatting screen for a little bit. And I will let you redeem one so you can see what it's like if you want to spend it. Also, why the hell is my music so loud? Hey, there you go. You got a 2-star. So there's 3 cards, each of them available among 3 rarities. So each one's from a different artist. But they are all very beautiful works of art. So if that is something that interests you, you can also check your current cards and what you have just as like a list with ! collection. It has to be one word. So no spaces. But there you go. You got 1 out of 9. And that just kind of shows you what you've collected so far. There is, through the system, there is a battle mode that I can enable. But I didn't want to focus too much on that because that means, you know, valuing certain cards over others, or I just make all the 3 stars and all the 2 stars and all the 1 stars have the same, like, value for attacking. It's a very simple battle system, so I just keep it turned off. All right. Back to it. Yeah. Are you peacing out, zombie? You heading out? Oh, that's where I started. Thank you for pausing for me. No worries, no worries. It wasn't that big of a pause. Just a quick little stop so we could show off the cards. Because I haven't shown them off lately. So it was a good opportunity for me. Requires the yellow key. Okay. Let's go find the yellow key. It's dark. It's dark in here. Are they gonna throw more of those other enemies at me? The ones that look like clay straw people? Yep. Yeah, what are you? You look weird. Oh my... I see! My reloads count as a melee! Oh, the R... This is a melee. I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Yeah, that's neat. Oh, it's a night sky. Beautiful. Can't get up there, though. I'm sorry? Can I help you? What the hell was that? Did you see that? That wasn't just me, right? Like, y'all saw that? Was that just you? Was that all? Was it just this thing? I saw it. Okay, so it wasn't just me. It didn't look like one of these. It looked like something else. You need the red key. Oh, I thought this was just the way I was supposed to go. I didn't know it was a secret. That doesn't look very secret-y. I need health. No! I need health badly. Get me up here. Give me this. Oh, beautiful. Give me that. Oh, that was almost the death of me. I'm still really low. I gotta still play it careful, but... Oh, this one rotates like this. Interesting. Ugh. Yeah, Vamp, you see me panic there? Thank you for the love, Liv. Thank you, thank you. Which key did I get? Got the yellow key. Shut up. Shut up! Stop talking about sacrifice! Oh shit, I'm stuck! 2 health, by the way. 3 health. That's a consolation prize, basically. Where's the yellow door? That's not it. That's the start. Hey guys, do you know where the yellow door might be? I would really appreciate it. Oh, there's the yellow door. Son of a bitch! You tricked me! Also, what the hell happened here? I saw a bunch of bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. God! I was trying to move to the right and I got stuck. God damn it. Ugh. I think I got pretty far because it said I took a lot of foes with me. Then again, that may have just been the game trying to make me feel better. Heretic. But I took a lot of damage that I did not need to. From guys like this. So remember how earlier I said these guys weren't a problem? That was as long as I had space to move, which I don't really have that here. And ammo's pretty sparse in these, this tunnel. There we go. Door opens elsewhere. I hear another chainsaw guy. But like, I don't see him. It was a good run. Yeah, I got pretty far. I got really far, actually. That was nice. Just wasn't good enough. Yeah, what is that you threw at me? Is that like a spear? Can I just duck that? I wonder if I could duck that. I'm gonna try and duck it next time. If I remember. Fuck this guy. Yeah, see, that was different. I knew it. That wasn't one of the clay people. It's hard to fight dudes with chainsaws when you're in a dark tunnel. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I forgot to duck. I can't. That makes it a lot easier. It looks like some kind of fork. Fork or a spear or something. I don't know. Alright, got a secret. Look at us. We're making headlines. Heretic. Alright. I'm ready this time. Where's the clay person? Oh, there you are. Okay, I gotta duck after it shoots it at me, not before. That's part of the problem. I anticipated it and ducked way too early and got hit. That thing does so much damage. Alright, well, I got more health than I did before. It had 2 prongs, I think, for sure. Yeah. Heretic is such a good movie. I have never seen it. Don't know what it's about. Don't know if it's a good movie. Yeah, I don't think stay aligned is working because I am definitely in the position of the pose I saved. Okay, so it is working a little bit. Okay, so This is what I say when I hide adjustment, when I click hide adjustment. And then when I click it back, this is what it is. So I guess it is helping a little. But it's not helping enough. So yeah. What's Heretic about? Dramatic gasp. Hang on, we're Googling it. Hang on. Heretic 2024 film. Two young missionaries become ensnared in a deadly game of cat and mouse when they knock on the door of a diabolical Mr. Reed. Trapped in his home, they must turn to their faith if they want to make it out alive. Interesting. So it's kind of like the horror trope of stay quiet or don't breathe. Was it don't breathe? I think it was don't breathe. Oh wait, I just realized I only have one shotgun. I don't know what happened to my other one. I thought it was dual wielding shotguns. I'm still dual wielding pistols. Oh, there's my other one. I guess it just took it from me for that one section. That was weird. All right, yellow door trap. I'm gonna keep the super shotgun on. Alright, takes 3 shots at the super shotgun to kill them. Oh, there's the red key. Found it. Okay, that took 4 shots because I stepped on something here. Oh, it's somebody's corpse. There we go. Red key. Yummy. What do I use the red key on again? Something back here, right? I don't even remember. Oh, right. It's in the same tunnel where I get to the, not here. Over here? This way? This way. That is ominous. That looks like a boss room. Doki doki when your chest moves like that. Yeah, I can really twist myself up when I want to. Oh my god. It's one of these. Okay. I forgot that's what that thing does. That little key twisty chain thing is a challenge. I forgot about that. Oh man, look at me go though. I don't know why I'm trying to fight this thing with the pistols. Oh, that's why, because I'm out of shotgun. Impressive? Oh, thank you. I practiced. I don't know why he's saying impressive when I've got fucking 8 health remaining. It can't be that impressive. Place your bets on if I will... Okay, I was about to say, place your bets on seeing if that 8 health will get me to the end. But it did. 1 of 3 secrets. That's it? Oh my god. I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Oh man, what time is that? I gotta watch the time. 9:46. Okay, we could do a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, quite the change of scenery here. I like that we're back out in the open. Whoa! Sonic's been through here. This is a Sonic level. Oh, goat. Hi, goat. That's a bad decision. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get up here. I like it better. I like it much better up here. Because I can switch to my sniper. And even though I can't see him, I can see him shooting fireballs, which means I know where he is. thinking it's everybody. I have to go to bed, Deeja Vu. No worries, thank you. Bye-bye. And yeah, 37 out of 37 kills. I killed everything. Full slaughter. Nothing held back. Oh shit, I forgot I still have the sniper out. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how long I should stay in this level. I'll finish this level. You found a secret? This wasn't very secret. See, here's what I mean. Some of these secrets are easy to discover, and others are like, where the fuck would they even exist? This doesn't feel like a secret. Okay, this feels like a secret reward. This feels like worthy of it. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'll finish this level, but this will be it. This will be it from me. Did the goat just use the... Okay, damn, that goat's smarter than I thought. Never mind, goat, you do you. I won't question your judgment anymore, goat. I'm not gonna make fun of you for making some poor decisions. Now that scarecrow, though, this is not a secret. Stop calling this a secret. This music is nice. I know, right? It is. Feels quiet. Feels a little quiet, though. But that's okay. I can still hear it. It's still good music. It's not so loud that it's, like, drowning out the sound of the game. So I can still fight and kill everything normally. Why is this glowing? Ooh. Bolts will pass through enemies. Interesting. Well, normally when I get a new weapon, it throws a bunch of enemies at... Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Awesome.
Nice. That was incredible. Oh my god.
Alright, inside we go. Inside the housey house. I said inside the house. Where's the door? Door! Excuse me. Is this Butcher's Creek? I'm trying to find my way into the other game. Hello? This looks like the Butcher's Creek house. This looks kind of like the Magic Fairy Castle. Did they move in after I left and killed all these people? Although I'm gonna be honest, these guys are upgraded because they're attacking me with chainsaws. The guy at Butcher's Creek was attacking me with like pipes and knives. Oh, damn it, I thought there'd be a secret. Damn shame. Now that looks like a secret. Oh. Not much of a secret. Sorry, y'all. I just... Yeah, that took me by surprise. Sorry. I was gonna grab this and I was prepping for it. I just didn't expect to find all these people right here. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on, goats. Charge me. Let's see what you got. Oh, shit. You know what? Hang on. Y'all are a little bit of a problem, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to snipe you. Is that you? I got to get closer. Oh, that was him. Okay, so I got him. So I got the blue key. I don't remember where the blue door is, though. That's kind of the problem with getting these keys, is I don't remember where... Oh, there's the blue door. Don't remember where everything goes. Let's get the super shotgun ready. I don't need the super. This will probably be fine. Yep, it was fine. Red key. I get the feeling it was going to be an ambush the moment I step outside. Not quite. I don't know, can we call this an ambush? They were kind of just guarding the house. I don't know if that really counts. That's an ambush. Alright. Switch. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the bookcases would move. What's this painting? I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. I heard the word sinner, so one of those clay people is down there somewhere. Found you. You're dead. Gotcha. I'm looking for secrets. Rub lotion on skin. Oh, I get it. It rubs its lotion. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. No hose for me. I guess I go down the hole. Aha! I do. Teleporter. Oh! Up. Up sucks. There's enemies up here. What's down? Down equally sucks. Just for different reasons. Hey, where'd you come from? I gotta be honest, I didn't realize I was holding down right click. Thought they were much further away. Gotcha. Give me these, thank you. Fuck off. Back up. Thank you. I'm gonna be honest, I thought when I saw it from this angle, this thing, I thought that was like a section of rats coming for me. Yeah, there's so many movie references in here. I kind of like that though. It's the dev being like funny and clever. It's not taking themselves too seriously. That's good. You don't need all the time for a game to take itself so serious. Okay, I would have liked some warning before we started a boss fight. Wait, what? Oh, they home in on me. Ow. Okay, I need some health. I need ammo. I need a lot of things. Oh wait, I get it. Hang on. I may die. Shit. God, these fireballs. So hard to manage them. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What? Oh, okay, there was a combination. I don't really mind when a game is cheeky. I would have seriously considered joining a cult that made me cast fireballs. I know, if that was their, like... I don't know, they sure kicked my ass. I don't know where that teleporter was gonna take me, but I didn't trust it. I just wanted to get the level over so I can go home for the night, or get off for the night. Don't know why I said go home. I'm already home. Ugh. Alright, I will save here. Ugh. Okay, this is an enjoyable game so far. I'm gonna be honest. There's not a whole lot of games I get into that I'm like, oh, I don't play this type of game very often, so I may not enjoy it. But this one I do. I enjoy this game a lot. So, but yeah, if somebody asked me to join a cult and their recruiting slogan was, we'll teach you how to cast fireball, I'd be like, hell yeah, buddy. Let's go worship Satan. You, sir, are now our new sacrifice. Yes, I can cast fireball now, thanks to the power and glory of Satan. Yeah, I do that. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna keep playing this game. I think I will, because it's been a lot of fun. It hasn't been too intense, or so intense to the point where I think thank you for the head pats, fam. Thank you. It hasn't been so intense to the point where I think it requires too much skill for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, there are certain games where I'm gonna snooze the ad because we're just about done here. There's a bunch of games that I've played before. Y'all see me play some games that require a very high skill level that I just don't have. I've never been particularly good at like fast reaction time games, or in particular games that require me to remember things. I don't know. I always require a little bit of support when I play games, like healing items and abilities to make the game easier, even if they cost me something. The ability to just offset the harm that I am enduring in the game. I'm the kind of player who needs that, right? That's why I don't handle roguelikes particularly well, but I can play a Souls-like, because at least a Souls-like gives me a chance to earn back what I lost, but a roguelike doesn't. And this doesn't feel like that. This feels like it's challenging, but it's at the right challenge to match my skill level as I go. And that's a good thing. It's getting more challenging as I go, but not to the point where I don't think I can handle it. Like, yes, I'm dying. I died a couple times, but I think I can handle it. And that's what I like about these types of games. So I think I'm gonna keep playing it. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and log off for the night. I did a long stream yesterday, and I'm still a little bit tired because I sacrificed sleep for that. So I'd like to get some sleep in tonight. Because it was rough going into work this morning without a whole lot of sleep. It also seems to be introducing enemies and hazards fairly. Exactly. It's not just throwing things at me that have like complete bullshit abilities. Everything seems a little bit fair and balanced and well thought out. It's not something that was thrown in. And I think what makes the difference here is you can actually tell David Zemansky played his own game. I think that's the difference. Because here's the thing. What I find as somebody who plays a lot of indie games is the ones that have the best experience and the fewest amount of bugs, which by the way, a bug is not just a glitch or a programming error. Bug is If the game doesn't function in the way that is intended, it is a bug. So if a certain feature isn't fun, then it's a bug if it was intended to be fun, right? Like crafting in games. If your crafting system's intended to be fun, but it's not, that's a bug. But if it was intended to be grindy and people find it fun, that is also a bug because it wasn't intended to be fun. It was intended to be grindy and addictive. But the games that have the fewest number of those are games where the developer actually played their own game. And I don't mean from a QA perspective. Because yes, as a developer, if you're making a game, you should play it to make sure there's no bugs. That is not what I'm talking about. What I mean is you need to play your game start to finish. Think Team Cherry, right? They play their own games start to finish. That is why the Hollow Knight games are so good. It's because they play them themselves. So they understand the experience. I keep thinking of how Toby Fox had to occasionally mime out his ideas and it keeps making me giggle. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta find unique ways to get your ideas out. And sometimes that means experiencing it through miming them out. And sometimes that means just playing it out, like making a little shitty demo and playing it out just to see if it's fun. Some people legitimately, and I find this a lot on itch.io, a lot of people will make a horror game, but you can tell they never played it. They just built it, play tested it a little bit, but they never played it. They didn't build a rough demo, play it out just to see if it's a good idea, or if it's even fun, or if it's the kind of game they would play. They just made it. And it's usually the jump scare fests. That's usually what they are. And that just irks me to no end. You gotta play your game. And I think that's why this game works, is because David Zemansky actually played it. It's rare to find in an indie dev. I gotta be honest. Actually, you know what? I would have said it's rare to find in just indie devs, but no, it's rare on every level. It's rare at the AAA, AA, and the indie level. Everybody. There's just so few developers who actually just play their own games. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's usually companies like Aggro Crab that actually play their own games. Which is also why their games are good. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. This weekend, I'm probably going to be doing some offline playing of games. I think I'm going to be playing some Peak, because I got to get some practice in if we're going to do that again next week. I want to experience the last two biomes. I've never beaten the game, either solo or with a party. The only reason I got past Tropics is because I was with the party. So I'm going to get some practice in. I'm going to see if I can take my time learning a proper path up for the Tropics and see if I can go from there. Because that's my biggest struggle. But in the meantime, I think that's it. So I will be back Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will, however, have shorts going up every single day, as well as a full-length video this weekend. Again, I don't know what it's going to be just yet, but I will have it up. So don't you worry about that. But yeah, if y'all are interested in checking out my other content, I've got all my VODs, all my edited videos, and all my shorts up on my YouTube channel. Feel free to check it out. But otherwise, I will be back on Monday with some more Dusk. Oh yeah, it's going to be a great time. See you next time. Thank you for stopping by, Vamp, and thank you for everybody who stopped by both on Twitch and YouTube tonight. I appreciate both sides. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a lovely night. For those of you on YouTube, we're just going to go ahead and end, but since we got some people over on the Twitch side, we are going to find someone to raid. Let's see what kind of friends we got who are streaming tonight. Anybody who looks like they might stream for a little bit? I don't see anybody on our usual rating list that looks like they're going to keep streaming. Everybody's about at their normal end time. So I think we're just going to go ahead and end for the night on both sides. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. Whatever. Alvita Zane. Adios. whatever goodbyes you wish to use. I hope you all have a lovely night and a lovely weekend. Have a good one. Adios! Bye-bye!